Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be viewing the second half of Big City Green Season 3 Episode 8, and it's called Big Picture. And just like the first half, this half is just better than okay for like the last few episodes where like one segment was like okay and the other half was like great. um the first half was fantastic, and this one was fantastic as well. The first half was like a 95. And this one, we're gonna be going over this review. Hopefully, it won't take too long, but also won't be short either. And without further ado, let's get started. And a wonderful addition of Gloria Sato, Green question mark. Gloria does call herself an official Green in this episode. She's been in denial for it for like a long time. But I think she's finally come to it to see Cricket as her best friend slash little brother, and Tilly kind of like her best friend slash little sister, and I'm glad that Gloria and Cricket actually got the spotlight in their own little plot. I'm actually glad. Yeah, I'm actually glad. Because basically we have I almost said Alice for a second. I'm sorry. Tilly and Nancy, like a mother and daughter plot point as the A plot, and we have Cricket and Gloria as the B plot, and we have Bill and Alice as the C plot, and it all works. And I'm glad that we kind of back to A plot, B plot, C plot, because Big City Greens knows how to do it well, you know. And if you disagree, that's totally fine. But I think they do it really well. But I'm also glad they don't do it every time, because they don't have to. When a character does not need to be in an episode, and it also doesn't like make sense, like, oh, we could really get this person like out of the way, this like antagonist, like if we had this character, but for some reason that they're not here. Like, no, the characters are here for a reason. It makes sense and it's great. Like, Remy was in the first half of this episode, like for the first segment, but Remy isn't here because one, he's not like an official member of the Green family, so that kind of makes sense, and also Remy has like many after school activities and stuff like that, so he probably couldn't make it, but which is fine. Well, let's see, where do we start? Oh yeah, so basically it's like a drive-in movie theater, and Bill's like, oh, this is the way to meant to see a movie, like in the comfort of your own truck. And basically we have I like how Cricket said, oh, the our drive-in movie night in Big City with the first time with the new addition of the Green family, Gloria. Welcome, Gloria. And Gloria's like, wait, no, I'm not a Green family member. And she just like, I just I just share a business with your grandma. I titled the cafe Gloria Plus Green, and I live in your house. Um, and that's cool that Alice still lets Gloria live in her house. I think that's pretty cool. And basically she's like, oh wait, I am a Green family member. And I'm glad that she actually came to terms. It kind of reminds me of the, what was it, Animation Abomination from season 2, season 2B, where basically Cricket, because what was it, was it Topher and the other guy, because they were like brothers, and she's like, oh hey, who are these little two like kids? And then I like how Gloria's kind of say, oh, they're my and Cricket and Tilly's like, we're Gloria's best friends, and then Gloria's like, wait, no, and she's like, wait, oh my goodness, they are. So yeah, Cricket and Tilly are Gloria's best friend slash little brother and little sister. I love that. And she's like, oh my goodness, I am a Green family member. Don't worry, Gloria, you'll get used to it. I think it's great. and basically we have Tilly and Nancy. They're setting up the truck with the pillows and stuff, and they're gonna see this movie called Honey, I Turned You Into a Monkey, and we'll get like the Nancy and Tilly's pop point in a second. I like Tilly at the end of what she says, because I think that's perfect. Where because people can not necessarily like have like disagreements, but they can have different viewpoints of a movie, and that's fine as long as you don't let tarnish your relationship, and you don't get too overexcited about it, and you know your boundaries and stuff. then it's great. But basically, we have back to Gloria and Cricket, and Gloria's like, all my friends are the like online friends. They're not having a great time. And he's like, oh, are the Caitlins? Remember from the clubbed episode, from season 2 with Tilly and Andromeda. Um, they were we introduced to the Caitlins, so I don't think we ever seen them again. But basically, they're like in this candy store. It's that looks so cool. And Gloria's exactly. Look what I posted Sapagram. Oh, poured yet another coffee. Oh, that looks so boring. And he's like, oh, yeesh. But hey, you know what, Gloria? You are an action-packed adventure with the Green family. Hey, how about instead of us watching a movie, I can help you with your Sapagram posts? And Gloria's like, really? He's like, yeah, why not? So that's pretty cool. And basically, we have the C plot where Alice is like, oh, I had to go to the bathroom. And Alice doesn't really want to see the movie really anyway because she doesn't like this type of stuff. And Bill's obviously worried about her, so I'm going to go check on her. And Alice is like I don't need your help. And then Bill's kind of getting kind of anxious, and Nancy's like, you know what? I'll stay here with Tilly. You go look after Alice, okay? I can't handle your anxious breathing. You're gonna drown out in the movie. And he's like, okay, well, wait up, Ma. And we get back to the A plot, and basically Nancy's like, oh, you're gonna find this really funny. And obviously this is like an old timey film, where basically like we have the it's a husband and wife, and the husband is like the lead scientist, the lead doctor, and the wife is like the assistant, and she's clumsy, she's kind of dumb, and she can't read the correct labels or anything. And it's kind of like how you like portray like I was gonna say Ghostbusters, but I don't think that's it. It was something else. I'm so sorry if I tarnished the name Ghostbusters for you. I don't want to do that because I think Ghostbusters is a wonderful franchise. Anyway, but besides all that, and let's see, what was it going? And basically, Nancy's kind of realizing like, oh, you like seeing this movie with fresh eyes is kind of putting a bad taste in my mouth. But Tilly can understand it as this is a movie from a long time ago, and the whole point is that like you're laughing at her because that was the director's point of view to show to the audience. Basically, like she's acting like a fool because not that the actress is a fool, it's because that's the part that she was playing. And Tilly understands this because Tilly has been not like in the acting like career full blown, but she did a play with Remy, so Tilly will have an understanding of this, and it makes sense where Nancy's kind of like, I kind of don't want Tilly to experience this, which I understand Nancy's point of view also, where like, yeah, like to 2022, you kind of don't want, what was it? Where's this in the timeline? 2022 or 2023? 2022, right? Yeah, it was like it's like mid like 2022, I believe. And she's like, oh, like I don't kind of want her to see this, but Tilly's having a great time. And as long as the kid's having a great time and they're not gonna take the bad message and kind of print it onto themselves, it's fine. Um, and basically we get back to the B plot where this was so funny where Cricket is taking pictures of Gloria, and he's like, oh yeah, work it, girl, yeah. I'm like, Cricket, they're so ridiculous. And he's like, and I like how they're kind of bonding where they say, oh, we need more wind power, and you see their faces is kind of being pulled back, and they're kind of they flew back, and they're kind of laughing, and they're having like a great time. I love it. And just like, oh hey, like it's like, oh my goodness, like look at all these people are getting all these cool photos. I wish we can do that. I'm glad that Gloria actually said we instead of just her. Cricket and her are in this together. I love that. And he's like, oh hey, take a look at this cool monkey. And it's like, oh hey, that's near here. Hey, let's go take a picture. And Cricket said, okay, cool. We get back to the C plot, and basically Bill found a way to the bathroom waiting for his mom, and she's like, she's kind of like talking to herself like, if anyone asks, that's how I found it. I guess she made a mess in the bathroom. It's like, Bill, what are you doing sneak up in the bathroom? He's like, I was just waiting for you to come out to so you can do your business so I can help you find a way to the clutch, the truck. And I was like, I don't need your help. It's right there, somewhere. And she's like, okay, Mom, just follow me. It's right over there somewhere. And they're basically lost. And because like the drive-in movie theater is huge. It's a huge parking lot, and it's a bunch of food trucks also. We get back to the A plot, more shenanigans of like the female doctor turning to doctor to a monkey, and she's trying to find a cure, and she's like, oh, I made an oopsie, and all that stuff, and Nancy's getting more uncomfortable, and Tilly's having a hoot and a half. As long as Tilly's having a good time, and she's not trying to take the bad message. And Tilly knows it's an outdated movie. Like, she's not dumb. And Nancy kind of like, ugh. And we get back to the B plot where Cricket and Gloria are gonna take a picture of the monkey. And, oh my goodness! Like, I didn't like this where Gloria basically like interrupts the guy. Basically say that, oh, the number one rule: do not touch the monkey. What was it, Mr. Bananas or Mr. Coconuts? It was Mr. Bananas, right? Yeah. It was a Mr. Bananas. He's like, dude, do not touch him. And just even the sign says no touching. But Gloria is just ignoring that. I'm taking 1 point off. I was going to take off 2, but she does get, like, her just desserts because the monkey did attack her and it said, like, no touching. But you had the guy tell you and you had a sign, Gloria. Like, what the heck? I thought it was a little too ridiculous. And the monkey's obviously, like, it's like, he's obviously like, oh, Mr. Banana, let me take care of you, because he's kind of like his manager. And, hey, Gloria, I took a few photos, but I don't think you're going to like them. He's, oh, man, now my life sucks again. He's like, oh, maybe maybe it's not. And the manager's taking the monkey into his trailer. We get back to the C plot where they're kind of walking through the parking lot, and then I was like, oh, a minute, Bill, you're lost. Like, your mom take you to the truck. He's like, no, I'm not lost. Like, hey, it's right over there. What I meant was this food truck's over here, and I'm going to get, like, something from this food truck, and then we'll find our way to the clutch. Oh, whatever you're selling, good man. And he's like, oh, you have a heavier stomach than me, sir. It was a spaghetti meatball smoothie? And he's like, this is pathetic, Bill. You don't have to drink it. Just say you were wrong. You're lost, so I can help you from the truck. He's like, no. I just have low blood sugar. And he's trying to slurp the meatball. And he finally does it. He's like, oh, it's a good feeling when a meatball just hits you in the back of the throat. And I'm like, I felt down. Like, oh, I did not want that to happen to me. And she's like, let's go, Ma. And I guess it was for free because the guy didn't ask for any money. So I guess it was for free. And I guess maybe it was part of the purchase of like the drive-in movie theater, because I'm assuming they paid to go in and they just let that off screen. I guess it comes with like the deal. I'm assuming, or the food truck just could be for free. Anyway, and I was like, oh yeah, sure, you know where it is. We get back to the A plot again, more shenanigans and stuff. Like the lady scientist blew up like half of the building, and Tilly's kind of like mocking the movie, kind of half mocking herself, but she's not trying to mock herself. She's just trying to have a good time. She's like, I'm dumber than a monkey, because that's what the lead scientist woman said. And she's like, oh no, this is a bad thing. Obviously Nancy's like not understanding what Tilly's trying to do. We get back to the B plot again, going back and forth. Pretty cool, and it's really well paced. We get back to the B plot where basically we have Cricket and Gloria sneak into the trailer, and Gloria's trying to do like a pose, and Cricket, I need better lighting. It's just a beaming light. Cricket, oh my goodness, he's a cricket. Come on. Obviously, the monkeys get irritated. Cricket said, almost got it. Immediately when he clicked, the monkeys awake, and beats both of them up, and the monkeys chase them out, and they're chasing all around town, and they're trying to avoid. This guy's like, this is great for 3D, and he's not even wearing 3D glasses. Like, what are you talking about, man? But he's just a side character, so it doesn't really matter. But basically they're signing on cars, and they escape the monkey, and the monkey can just see them and hear them, because they actually look bigger because they're behind the movie screen. Is it? Oh, that monkey's like, oh, look at me, I'm a monkey. And usually Gloria back in season 1 would basically hate Cricket's antics, saying you're being immature. But now that they're best friends / brother and sister, both Gloria and Cricket, Gloria's having a hoot and a half for Cricket, and she just thinks she's like the funniest thing since like sliced bread or whatever. And he's like, look at that stupid monkey he thought he could catch this thing. Both Gloria and Cricket are just laughing. I love it. Obviously, the monkey's really he's furious. He's gonna get them. Oh my goodness. And he's like, oh, Gloria's kind of complaining about Snapagram, and Craig's like, maybe it doesn't matter, but hey, I bet you've never seen a movie like backwards before. Because yeah, it is backwards. This is the other way. It's I guess we can like lay low, wait for the heat to die out, so Monkey doesn't chase us. Monkey obviously comes up. It's gonna beat them both up, and they did both land in a trash can. And he's like, "Hey, this monkey does not live like forever while he's like under stress. So you should be ashamed." And he's like, "Oh, sorry." And he's like, "Yeah, well, I just wanted a photo." Well, like I'll tell you what. Like you won't get a photo, but we're gonna get a photo because, yeah, the sign said no touching, so Glory's kind of in trouble. But I guess he's kind of saying that we'll kind of not press any charges. He doesn't really say it, but I guess he's what trying to imply is we won't press any charges if you let us take like a photo. Obviously, Crick and Glory are not gonna do anything because they don't want to get in trouble. He's like, "How is this, Mr. Bananas? This is good for your followers." And Crick and Glory beat up in the trash, and he's like, "Oh, I guess that's it for my social life." And Craig's like, "Why do you care about people's validation? I had fun, you have fun, we both have fun." Even Mr. Bananas had fun a little bit, but seeing us in the garbage. Like, why does everyone have to know? And she's like, "You know what? You're right. But like, who cares about other people's validation?" And she throws her phone to the garbage, but she's like, "I don't need that." It's like, "Oh no, I actually do need that, but I'll pick it up later." And Crick is like, "Oh, yeah, the movie's still going on. It's almost over, but oh, I forgot because Cricket and Glory landed in the trash can and actually went through the movie theater, and so Tilly's like, "Oh, I can't see the rest of the movie because this is beaming white light because it's coming from like another screen," and Nancy's like, "Oh, thank goodness." Um. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what's next. Oh, and basically, like, hey, you don't need other people's validation. I wonder what we can do past the time. And Gloria's playing in the garbage because she's kind of bonding with Cricket a little bit. Obviously, they're gonna wash their hands, like disinfect and everything, because Gloria's not gonna be in the filth forever. But threw a pizza at Cricket's face. Like, "Oh, garbage fight!" And Gloria's like, "Yeah, garbage fight." I was not expecting that, but it. I thought that was so cool, and like they're just having a great time because this is their own adventure. I love it. And so they're all back in the truck. After Gloria and Cricket wash their hands and stuff like that and clean their clothes, we go back into the truck, and then Tilly's like, "Oh, like, yo, mom, hey, mama, like, how does the movie end?" It's like, "Oh, oh, like Doctor, was it, Ditsy, like actually undercover, she was a brilliant scientist all along, and she was making an experiment behind everyone's backs, and she got a degree in an independent woman in science, and she lived happily ever after. And you can live happily ever after too, because if a woman in science on TV did it, then a girl in real life can do it." In Nancy's mindset, like, you're not dumber than a monkey. And I like how Tilly stand up for herself. I love that. He's like, "Whoa, whoa, mama, like, whoa, hold on for a second. I did not think it was dumber than a monkey. I was just expressing my acting career and my interest for the movie, and I know that this is like but beyond like, before my time. But like I understand that, and no, did you taught me to be you and Papa taught me how to be a even Alice to some extent taught me how to be a well-rounded individual, and no outdated movie is gonna change that, and I still like the movie, and like yeah, like I'm smarter than that, and I like Nancy like, "Oh, that's sweet," but yeah, so Nancy doesn't like the movie anymore, but Tilly still liked it. Pretty cool. And I like how I was like, "Hey, Bill, do you need any help? Do you need my help directing you to the right road?" He said, "No, Ma, I know where home is." Like, "Oh, is it this way?" And that's the end of the episode. Um, yeah, fantastic episode. 95. Yeah, just like the first half. So first half at 95%, second half 95%. There's only like one complaint that I really had. Both A pluses. So overall, Big City Green season 3 episode 18. Wait, so not 18. Sorry, 8. Episode 8. 95%. 8 plus. This was fantastic. And yeah, so everyone, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, give me a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, don't forget to share the video, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday, hopefully, for I'm thinking we're gonna do the reaction review to the second trailer of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Ant-Man 3. So I'll see you guys on Tuesday for that. Okay, bye.